Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Okay, I'm certainly no chef. I am certainly no food critic, but I do like to eat and I do like donuts. So of course, I decided I'm gonna do a little taste test on some of the most popular donuts that you can get. Now I'm in Durham region, in Toronto, just in Ontario, or just outside Toronto in Ontario. And so we've got some incredible bakeries around here. We've got some incredible donut shops. And I wanted to showcase a couple of those and kind of give you a little bit of an opinion on what I think. So there's a couple of things I got to tell you. Village Bakeshop in Whitby is one of my favorites. I went there today and they had none. They were completely sold out. Hollywood Cone is another one in Whitby. One of my favorites. They have an incredible apple fritter and they only have them maybe 1 or 2 days a week. So I didn't get any from there, but I got a great selection of fritters and I need to get right into them. So the first one I'm going to show you, this is Hollywood Donuts in Ajax. Now Hollywood Donuts is a very cool old school donut shop and their donuts are definitely indicative of that. So the thing about an apple fritter is that you kind of pull them apart and you can tell they sort of, when they make them, they put them together, they kind of like take the little dough balls and they stick them together and they put them in the fryer. And you can tell this is like very old school classic donut shop. Okay, I'm gonna dive right in. It's that classic like really fluffy center. Oh, you can tell that there's like, that's old school donut shop. You can just taste it. It's not too sweet. It's not too tart, but it's really soft. The texture is really good. Nice and crispy. Good amount of like glaze on the outside. Awesome. Really good old school donut. Okay, next, I'm going up to Port Perry. You ready for this? This is Hank's in Port Perry. Yep, it's big. That's the biggest donut I think I've ever seen in my entire life, from Hank's in Port Perry. Now, Hank's is a pastry shop. They've got lots of amazing things there. Their fritters are super popular. So I'm gonna dive into one of these as well. Now, Hank's, the first thing you get is this like really tart apple. Like I taste apple. The first thing I taste is apple. It's not sugar. It's not like bread or dough. It's amazing. Wow, that's really good. Whoa. If you're a huge apple fan, that's the first thing you taste. It's like a really, really, like not overpowering, but really, really good. Like almost like, okay, now number 3, down the street to White Feather. White Feather Farms is in Oshawa, like Simcoe area, in the Raglan area. White Feather only has fritters a couple of days a week as well. Maybe like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So get there early. They're fresh, they're always warm, but they give them to you in this little plastic bag and it's kind of closed. So you have to kind of let it breathe a little bit. When you get it home or when you get it to where you're going, let the sugar kind of harden a little bit on the outside. But then what you're left with is this beautiful, round, very like heavy, dense, dark, caramelly kind of donut. So the White Feather donut, it's almost a little bit more like a cake, I guess, or like bread. It's very bready. Got that really, that like almost like burnt sugar kind of caramelized taste. Stronger tasting, not as much apple, but still really, really tasty. They got that little crisp on the outside too, because when you take it out of the bag, you let it breathe a little bit. Okay. There's a big chunk of apple I just got in there as well. Okay, number 4, I'm sorry. This is, what's this? Well, that's your consistent donut that you're gonna get anywhere across Canada in any Tim Hortons store. Now, I had to show you one of these. I know that it's not the most local one, but there's a Tim Hortons everywhere. And if you're gonna get a donut there, make sure you get an apple fritter. It's very soft. It pulls apart. It's a little bit more, it's almost like there's a little filling. I don't know if there is, but it's almost like there's a little filling. They're a little bit more chewy, a little bit more dense, a lot of glaze, a lot of sugar, not a whole lot of apple flavor. Okay, that's to be expected. So, I mean, what's the moral of the story here? What's the object? Hank's, great size, fresh, very like fruit forward, like a really good apple flavor. White Feather is going to give you that kind of a little bit more caramelized, a little bit like stronger tasting donut with a little bit more of a bready, kind of a cakey feel. Hollywood Donuts, old school donut shop. You can taste the history. Love that one, big chunks of apple. And you know, Tim Hortons is Tim Hortons. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do another taste test. If you've got any other foods you want me to try, I'm always happy to eat. So let me know. Thank you for tuning in. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Have a good one, everybody.